The first anniversary of Breonna Taylor's murder has come and gone. What have we learned from it? Stay tuned. Welcome to the Smartsistah show. I am your host, Smartsistah, and today I'm going to talk about my sister Breonna Taylor and what I've learned from this first anniversary since her murder. I think all of us feel the pain of her family, feel the pain that we feel every time one of our people is murdered or maimed by the damn police. But I just want to take it a little deeper today. In a way, I am tired of saying the same damn thing every single time. And I think that's what I want to bring home today. Soon it'll be a year since George Floyd was murdered. And I say murdered because they were intentionally killed for no reason at all. Okay? I think what we as a people are going to have to do is something different than marching, than being mad. Because like I've said before, sometimes we like pigeons. You know, if you see a whole bunch of pigeons walking together, they just little heads going, walking along. You throw a rock, they flutter, and then in a few minutes they right back walking again. Now, I'm not saying that marching or coming together is a bad thing. Not at all. However, that's not the only thing we need to be doing. Okay, because obviously, how many times can you be killed and nothing changes? Nothing changes. Yes, her family got what? $12 million. So her life is worth $12 million. Now George Floyd's family got $27 million. Ooh. So is his being murdered on camera, is that's what it costs now? See, y'all have got to see these damn racist white supremacists will pay to calm people down and keep them from doing anything. You know, some people say, you know, you got to hate it. Oh, well, her family got all that money. Shit, what else can you do? You got that crowd. Then you got the other folks that's just coming out because they hurting and they want to do something to get that feeling out. Because I know when I saw that video of her body laying there, I've seen a lot of things in my life, but that almost killed me, for real. And that is what inspires me to keep going and to try to figure this shit out. Because until there are consequences, it's going to keep happening. I was just looking up, I thought I saw something on social media about another brother being found in a tree. I couldn't find it when I researched it, but then when I looked it up, 4 brothers got hung last year. And one of them I know was with a phone cord. And then they're going to try to tell you that it's a suicide. Are you kidding me? And everybody's like, oh, be careful. You know, we don't want to err on the side of, you know, you might blame a white person for something they didn't do. I blame all of them any damn way. How in the hell, when we have a history of this shit, you gonna sit up here and believe whatever the fuck somebody tell you when they talk a phone cord? A grown-ass man. Really? And my point is this. What is it gonna take, seriously, for us to not be silenced and all of the tension and anger squashed because President Biden sent out a tweet? Are you kidding me? And where he's talking about, oh, it was a travesty and her family's lost and the community's lost and blah, blah, blah. And I'm determined that that Congress can pass some police reform. Really? When on the campaign trail, you said you wasn't going to do nothing to no damn police. You said it. I ain't got to lie. So what I think he said landmark police reform. What the hell is that? You're not going to do it because you haven't done it so far. It's just like all those kids being killed in that Sandy Hook school. Even when white babies was shot down, you still ain't done a damn thing about gun control. So we ain't got a damn prayer. Okay, if you didn't even give a damn about your own babies. And they don't. They don't. The capitalist system that we living in does not give a damn about nobody, really. And if you think you're going to stop with some guns, you can forget that shit. Okay? It's not going to happen. That horse that left the stable, you know, all I'm saying is we've got to do something else. Talking about it, waiting for legislation, it's not going to happen. It ain't happened so far. The Congressional Black Caucus, like I said, is worthless as tits on a borehole because what, have they even introduced anything? Seriously? What? Ain't nobody is looking out for us. Now, if Biden can write a damn executive order because of the increased violence against Asian Americans, don't get me wrong. I don't want to see no little old Asian man get knocked down or anybody get treated like that. But damn, you can get an executive order for a few people getting slapped around. No offense, but look what happens to us. And if I hear one more damn person talking about, well, if you stop killing each other, maybe other people will stop killing you. Any nigga let that come out of his mouth is a fucking disgrace. That has absolutely nothing to do with police brutality. White people kill each other. As a matter of fact, most of the serial killers are white. That hasn't gotten their asses kicked by the police anymore. Now, some of them get their ass kicked, but not like us, and not as many, and not kill them. They might get their asses kicked, but they're not getting killed too often. Not like us. And not shot in the damn back when ain't nobody even a threat to you. Okay, so, all right, marching, okay, that's one thing, and it lets everybody know you're pissed, and, you know, then the Republicans and everybody conservative are going to take that to say, okay, you're tearing up your community, so, you know, what can we do? All right, it's that one. Then, okay, now Biden is talking about legislation, which he already said he wasn't going to do. And we're not talking about defunding the police. He said he was going to do more in his bills or some of this shit he's written executive orders for is to give the police more money. More money. They're already militarized. How much more money do they need? He said he wasn't going to do shit, but now all of a sudden, oh, just say some little platitudes so y'all little Negroes can be happy. See, Biden said something about Breonna. Said something. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, well done is better than well said. What the hell? Pressure needs to be put on Congress, if that's what he's saying he's gonna do. So this landmark shit what is landmark? What is the landmark police reform gonna be? The best police reform we can get is take care of the ones that have messed up and killed our people. And y'all already know what that means. Because anything else, no consequences, nothing's going to happen. They're protecting white supremacy. Okay? So what makes you think They're going to turn around and do any kind of damn reform for you to protect you. Are you slow? Gotta be. It's not going to happen until we take some shit in our own hands and handle it. Period. Every other race does it. Okay, since we're going to talk about race stuff and, since we kill each other all the time. Okay, what if that started coming back towards you? See, they don't want to talk about that. And then some of y'all Christians going to be talking about, you got to turn the other cheek. Now, what cheek? Which cheek? These are these that I'm sitting on. You've got to be slow as well, because you're supposed to protect yourself. You're supposed to protect what God created. He didn't say do that to your enemies. Turn the other cheek if somebody maybe did you wrong in your life, in your personal life. That don't mean your enemies. You need to know who your enemies are, and you need to handle it. God always did. God don't play coming in killing stuff, okay? But you gonna sit up here, well, that's why we in the shape we in, because you misinterpreted what the hell was being said. Okay, your personal life, turn another cheek to somebody in your family that did you wrong, or a friend that did you wrong. Okay, I can get with that, but not your enemies. These policemen are our enemies, and I'm talking about the bad ones. Now here y'all go again, where every cop ain't bad. They don't have to be. The ones that's doing the shit need to be dealt with, and trust and believe those other cops know who they are. If you want to cover for them, then you gonna go on and fall with them. That's how that's supposed to go. Don't tell me they know who is who. Even the damn black cops know which ones is which, because they know they black asses will get locked up or beat up. And look how many of them then got arrested and harassed by other police that didn't know they was police. Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, so y'all already know what's getting ready to happen with Chauvin up in Minnesota. He gonna get off. Y'all already know they gonna stack that damn jury like they do every day of the week across the country. Half of us ain't even on no juries, or we would make the cut. Because trust me, they going to put some old damn people on there that's all for the police, and that's all this and that and this and that and this and that. And then they going to get his ass off. They already stacking the shit. I think I was listening to somebody else talking about the questionnaire is in the damn New York Times. And when you go through the shit, you can already see it's plain as day what they're doing. And that's what they do across the country with juries. He's not getting we don't get a jury of our peers. Never. Ever. And that's what's going to happen. His ass is going to get off, so we might as well start planning and getting ready for it. And they already gearing up. You see, they already gearing up the National Guard and everything else. Now, them fools can go tear up the Capitol. They didn't do shit, which you already know that was a setup. But for us, Minneapolis, they'll bring in folks you ain't never heard of to get rid of our ass, to beat us back down. That's why you don't need to do that. You need to do something else. You need to keep your money in your pocket, for one. It's a lot of other things that we can do other than marching in the damn street. You need to primary every fucking body and get rid of them, if that's the case. You need to handle your business, as I said. Chauvin's ass ought to be afraid to breathe. All four of them. Because the other ones is just as guilty. If I kill somebody and my peeps is standing there with me, they going to jail too for being accessories. Excuse me. What about them other three? And like I said, it ain't no way I could have just stood there and watched that shit. I would have threw a bottle. I would have done something. When are we going to start, like I said, handling our business and stop being so fucking scary. That's why you don't get no damn respect. I bet you if George Floyd's name ended in a vowel, some shit would happen, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, we can talk all the shit we want to about Italians and the mafia and but some of that shit is true. And then I've lived in St. Louis. Italians lived on the south side of St. Louis, and they didn't have that shit. Anytime some shit really went down, trust me, the next thing you know, it wasn't in the news no more because they went on and handled it. That's what I'm talking about. You think you want to fuck with one of them? Try it. Try it. And when are we going to get the same attitude? We got to love each other to the point that whatever you got to do to save yours, you will do it. And not pray it away, not try to legislate it away, not sit back and wait for somebody else to do it, whatever. You need to do it. People like that should be afraid to touch any one of us because we are some of the baddest, sharpest, smartest together people on the planet. But what do? We didn't let ourselves be brainwashed and let intergenerational trauma fuck us up to the point where we are so afraid we can't even follow the first law of nature, which is self-preservation. So Breonna, dear heart, that beautiful girl ain't here because of some bullshit. And if y'all can keep sitting around allowing this shit to happen, we're doomed. We are fucking done. We're done. Because when I just see her face, it breaks me up every single time. It does. And then I start thinking about everybody else. We can do a damn video 1,000,000 hours long on all the people, all of us that have been killed, shot, beaten, everything. And what is it going to take, people? What is it going to take? What is it going to take? Go into yourself and figure this shit out. Get rid of your pain. Get rid of the fear. And get back to who we are as a people. That's what it's going to take. That is exactly what it's going to take. So we got to heal, y'all. We've got to heal, and then you got to direct your anger to the source, period. So that's all I got, because I'm getting ready to start crying, and I don't want people to see. I don't mind being vulnerable, because that's just it. When you love something and someone and your people, you should be willing to share your feelings and how everything affects you, and I don't have no problem with that. Because just as soon as I can cry, I can turn that shit around and do something else with it. So I am trying to deal with this and figure this shit out, but I already know what it's going to take. It's just what are we willing to do? And I'm even tired of talking about it, because here I said the same shit last year when she died. And here it is a year later. What? Ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed for George Floyd's shit either. So we gonna see. We got a couple of more months, and we gonna see what's gonna happen with that. And it's gonna be the same shit. And these fuckers that killed Breonna, it ain't shit happen to them either. They ain't even in fucking jail. So that's it. That's it. That's all. And like I said, let's start healing so we can get the love for each other that we need to take care of each other by any means necessary.